Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the presentation of Ardigen, what they say about the company. We strongly believe that the future of healthcare is in precision medicine, where physicians are guided by artificial intelligence. We pursue this vision. Together with our scientific partners, we are gaining competitive advantages and sharing the knowledge and experience in the creation of enterprise value. Now it's time for the presentation of Ardigen.
Good morning and good afternoon. My name is Agnieszka Piotrowska and I'm an Alliance Manager at Ardigen. Thank you very much for your time spent here with me today for our company presentation entitled Augmenting Therapy Discovery with AI. I will today briefly describe the focus of our activities at Ardigen in our main company technologies in our top leading areas, immunology and microbiome. So first of all, a few words about the company. For those who haven't come across our company, we have been established 5 years ago. And so far, we are proud to say that we have completed successfully over 150 projects with a number of customers. And we wouldn't have done it if not our fantastic people that we currently are about 80. We continue to develop our research, we continue to develop our platforms, and for that we run our observational clinical trials. So we needed to establish a good network of clinical with clinical and academic institutions that continue to support our research. And so as a result, as a company, we ensure that we publish and present the research at scientific conferences. And here is the picture of my colleagues presenting the last findings at last year's conference at CTC. In terms of where we are, so I am here in Krakow today in our beautiful office. And we have also, and this office covers for our European operations. And we have also a newly opened office in South San Francisco that covers our US business. So Ardigen is artificial intelligence and bioinformatics for precision medicine. We are harnessing advanced AI methods for novel precision medicine, and we accelerate therapy development by decoding microbiome, designing immunity with our platforms, and providing digital drug discovery services. What's unique about us is that because we stem from biology, we combine in-depth biology knowledge with top skills in bioinformatics, AI and data science, and software engineering. We continue to build our own in-house datasets, so therefore we can produce better technologies and then empower effective pharmaceutical development. And that takes me to our first technology platform, microbiome translational platform. And so looking at the metagenomic stack and unfolding the functional features, functional signatures, and finding and understanding the biology that stands behind the data is fascinating, and especially that it can bring us a better understanding of the role of particular microbiome elements in the microbiota. So in Ardigen, our promise is decoding microbiome for clinical success. And on the process of drug discovery, that starts from target identification, leads to through the clinic to a market approval, we have identified a number of challenges, number of problems, and for example, and those we have listed here on this figure. And for instance, those are difficulties with target identification, poor translational of the results from animals to humans, and difficulties with definition of the clinical protocol. And we have conducted a number of case studies, for example, which enabled us to define a biomarker for response in anti-PD-1 treatment in melanoma patients, or monitoring biomarker for Crohn's disease. And so with our technology, we are able to address those problems and provide microbiome-based solutions. Our technology engages deep learning, which brings us the better understanding of functions of bacterial proteins. We address problems as you may encounter during your drug development process, as listed in a previous slide, and we apply functional analysis of the metagenomic data. So these problems, we can bring the value by addressing these problems, we're bringing the value by translating the microbiome. And of course, here we appreciate the role of the data, the good quality data, in a modern science that is based on computer processing. We run 3 observational clinical studies that enable us to gather data to train our models, and we gather data from patients from a number of indications, and then we curate those data sets, which allow us for a data integration afterwards. And so far, thanks to those advances, we have managed to identify over 5 million novel microbial genes that have not been previously listed anywhere. And here I would like to move on to another technology platform, Ardigen Vax. We have created Ardigen Vax because our efforts in immunology focus on understanding how the immune system fights cancer. And so with immunity by design, we promise to take new antigen-driven therapies into the age of AI. Our approach aims to make cancer vaccines and adoptive cell therapies quicker, more effective, and safer. And so here is the explanation of our platform that analyzes patient sequencing data and uses AI to select the right new antigen targets. So in less than 2 days, we can go from data to a personalized vaccine composition. The selected new antigens are optimized for their immunogenicity, prevalence in cancer cells, and screen for potential off-target effects. The final design for the cancer payload can be adjusted to a given vaccine delivery platform. And similarly, we improve the TCR screening by prioritization of the most potent new antigen MHC pairs, and so that cuts time of that process. Ardigen Vax can be also used to analyze whole cohorts of patients in order to design an off-shelf vaccine that could address a population of patients with similar underlying molecular conditions. Our platform capabilities stem from our unique approach to modeling the biology that stands behind cancer immunity. We consider a complete sequence of events necessary for the new antigen peptide to create an immune response. This is the feature of our immunogenicity model, Ardigen rank. It is trained using experimentally validated data of new antigens eliciting functional T-cell responses, such as interferon gamma release and cell killing. We continue to strive to advance how AI can develop neoantigen-based therapies. And so for that purpose, we interact with scientific community by presenting our work at conferences. Our efforts are also reflected in the ongoing clinical studies, where we can collect unique data for further feed in to our models and improve the quality of therapies delivered by our partners. We are open to partnerships with companies seeking to use our platform to improve the personalized therapeutic process, as well as we're looking to create off-shelf assets. And that brings me to the summary, to the wrap-up of our company presentation. So Ardigen, harnessing artificial intelligence methods for novel precision medicine. With our technology platforms in microbiome and immunology, we aim to accelerate the therapy development. And with our in-house datasets, together with those platforms, we can empower an effective pharmaceutical development. And coming to the conclusions, I would like to thank you for your time. I would like to thank you for the attention. I would like to invite you to start the conversations with us. And I would like to use this opportunity to wish you a very, very successful conference. Thank you so much.